It started like any other quiet night. The wind brushed gently against the porch, the trees whispering in the darkness. Inside, the soft hum of the TV filled the living room. Mark sat alone, half asleep, when the sound came, a knock, slow, hollow, too calm for midnight. He checked the clock, 12:47 a.m. No one should be out here. Another knock echoed through the wooden door, this time followed by a small voice. "Sir, please, can we come in?" Mark froze. "We?" he muttered. Curiosity pulled him closer to the peephole, but what he saw made his breath stop. Two children stood outside, a boy and a girl, their heads slightly tilted, faces pale under the porch light, hair wet from the rain. They looked no older than 10. "Please," the girl said again. Her voice was flat, emotionless. "We need to use your phone." Mark hesitated. Something about them didn't feel right. Their clothes were clean, but old-fashioned. The boy's expression didn't change, just an empty stare straight ahead. Mark tried to make out their eyes, but shadows covered them. "You kids okay?" he asked through the door. "Please, sir, we can't come in unless you invite us," the boy said. A chill crept down Mark's spine. The way he said it's so calm, so rehearsed. He stepped back, watching the handle twitch slightly, as if touched. "Go find help down the road," Mark stammered. "I'll call someone for you." "No," the girl said. "Let us in. We're cold." Her tone changed, more demanding now, more mature than her age, and then the porch light flickered. For a split second, their faces were fully visible, their eyes black, completely black. No white, no reflection. Just endless darkness, staring back. Mark stumbled back, slamming into a chair. His pulse thundered. "What the hell?" he whispered. Another knock, harder this time, then another. The girl's voice now sharper, echoing through the walls. "Let us in." Mark grabbed his phone with trembling hands. No signal. The screen glitched, flashing static for a moment before dying completely. The lights inside began to dim, one by one, until only the glow of the television remained. He crept toward the window beside the door, slowly peeking through the curtains. They were still there, standing perfectly still. The boy's face now turned directly toward the window, though he couldn't have seen Mark move. His lips curled into a faint smile. Then he spoke again, but his lips didn't move. The voice echoed inside Mark's head. "We know you're alone." Mark stumbled backward, his breath catching in his throat. "This isn't real," he whispered, over and over. But the knocking grew faster now, syncing with the beating of his heart. He turned to grab his car keys, ready to run. But as he reached the hallway, every window in the house rattled at once. A deep, low hum filled the air, like a generator or something massive humming just beyond the walls. And then, silence. The TV flickered. Static filled the screen. In the haze of the distortion, two figures appeared, standing at the end of his driveway. Their eyes, black voids, even through the screen. The camera feed crackled, then cut out completely. Mark didn't move for what felt like hours. When dawn finally broke, the house was still. The rain had stopped. He opened the door carefully, scanning the porch. No children, just small, muddy footprints leading away toward the road and burned into the wood. A faint outline of two small hands pressed against the door. Days later, police arrived after neighbors reported he hadn't shown up for work. They found the TV still on, frozen, on static, the door wide open. But Mark was gone. The only thing left was a voicemail on his phone, timestamped at 12:58 a.m. It was short, barely a whisper. "They're inside now." And then, silence.